it's Max at the Seattle Jazz Academy once again, and we're going to kind of go over part 2 of talking about the swing pattern on the kit. So last time we talked about playing the pattern on the hi-hat and how the pattern actually is structured within the counting and the time. The ride cymbal, which is what we have over here, is pretty much interchangeable with the hi-hat in this setting. So not that they make the same sound, but you can use both of these to play the swing pattern on to get a different effect in the music. So just for reference, the swing pattern once again is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. We can play that over here as well. And when we're playing this on the ride cymbal, it's almost always going to be accompanied by hi-hat on beat 2 and beat 4 with your foot, which sounds like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. This might be faster or slower, but almost always you're going to have that hi-hat there. Another thing we can start to think about is the bass drum. And the two most common ways that you're going to hear the bass drum when it's being played as part of the groove or part of the beat in this context is either on 1 and 3 or lightly on all 4 of the quarter notes. So if we play it on 1 and 3, that's implying what we call a 2-feel, which is basically where you feel the time in 2 sides. It's kind of like 1, a 2, a 1, a 2, even though the quarter note is still happening at that quarter note tempo. So we have our swing pattern here. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Bass drum on 1 and 3. And this is really going to be following the bass player, because the bassist in a normal jazz context like this, if you're playing a 2-feel, is also going to be emphasizing beat 1 and 3s. Doom, ba-doom, 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 boom, boom. So that's kind of where that's coming from. If we open the hi-hat and play that, kind of sounds like that. You can do this on the ride as well. And more often than not, you'll have some anticipation notes in there too. So it might sound something like this. It's not just 1 and 3, but that's kind of the focal point of that groove. So that is part 2 of our swing pattern mini-series.